Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Step Campus. So this is a part 2 of Selenium MCQ. So let's get started guys. So in previous lecture we have learned about 20 MCQs. So from 21 we will see some MCQs, okay. So MCQ number 21. So which component of Selenium is known as Selenium 2? Okay. So answer will be WebDriver. Okay. So before we are using Selenium RC, which is called Selenium 1, but that process is very slow, so we depreciated that Selenium 1 and introduce a new technology, that is Selenium 2. Okay, that is WebDriver. Question number 22. Which component of Selenium is the most important component? Okay, so we have four components as you can see in screen: IDE, remote control, WebDriver, and Selenium grid. Okay, so WebDriver is the most important component. Okay, among Selenium RC and Selenium WebDriver, which component is faster? So WebDriver is a faster. Okay, RC is a slow because RC required server, and then server it will interact with the browser, but WebDriver directly interact with the browser. So the server is not there in the web browser, which make it faster than the RC. Okay. Question number 24. Which Selenium component is used to run test on dissimilar machine against different browsers in parallel? Wherever the question is asked about the dissimilar machines or parallel window, okay, sorry, parallel browser, so the answer will be Selenium grid. Okay, so this definition I already introduced in Selenium part 1 MCQ. Okay, so just follow from lecture 1 so that you will get all the basic information about the Selenium. Now we move to the next slide. Question number 25. How many components does Selenium IDE has? So Selenium IDE has 7 components. Okay, so the components names are menu bar, toolbar, address bar, test case pane, test script editor box, start or stop recording button, log or reference plane. Okay, so this is the image of Selenium IDE extension. Okay, so once you install it, so this is not required as of now because we have already we are using different IDE. Okay, not Selenium IDE we are using some VS Studio, Eclipse and all. So but if you see the Selenium IDE component, so you can see this one. This is the test case pane, this is a menu bar, this is a long reference panel, pane, this is a text script editor box, start stop button is there. So these are components you can see in a picturized form. Okay, now move to question number 26. What is the other name of Selenium commands? So Selenium commands also known as Selenis. So this question also asked in iVol. Okay, the Selenium MCQ which is present in the iVol section, so you can get this question as well. Okay, so Selenium commands known as Selenis also. Okay, so move to the next slide. 27 number question. Okay, how many types of Selenium commands are there? So how many types? So there are 3 types of Selenium commands. First one is action, second one is accessors, and third one is assertions. Okay, actions, accessors, and assertion. Which type of Selenium command operate the state of application? Okay, operate the state, wherever the state will be, so answer will be action. Okay, so action command operate the state of the application. Question number 29. Which type of Selenium command is responsible to store the result? So store the result, it means accessors. Okay, so we can see some examples as well. So accessor examples like store var, store value, store text. Okay, so this question is also in iVol Selenium MCQ. Okay, so they are not directly asking about the accessor, but they have asked about the store var, and these options we have to tick from the from the 4 option. Okay, so this is question number 29. And question number 30. Which type of Selenium commands use tester to verify the state of the application? Okay, so if you want to operate the state, so action will be the answer, but when we want to test the state or verify the state, so assertion will be the answer. Okay, so some assertion button also you can get: verify alert present, verify all button pattern, and wait for error on text. So these are the basic commands of assertions. Okay, present in the Selenium. Okay, now question number 31. How many components does Selenium WebDriver architecture have? So components WebDriver has 4 components. Okay, first one is Selenium language, like first one. Okay, Selenium language bindings. Okay, full name. Second one JSON wire protocol, browser drivers, and real browsers. So these are the 4 components of WebDriver architecture. Okay, what first one is Selenium language binding, JSON wire protocol, browser drivers and real browsers. Okay. Question number 32. Among Selenium RC and Selenium WebDriver, which component is purely object oriented API? So answer will be WebDriver. Wherever it will compare between the RC and WebDriver, so most of the time the answer will be WebDriver only. Okay, because this is a new concept which we are introducing in place of RC. Now, does Selenium RC support OS for mobile application also? So no. Okay, so RC doesn't support the mobile application testing. Okay. How do we run the Selenium web script driver on the Chrome browser? So we will use class Chrome driver. Okay, D should be capital, but yeah, in option it should be small d. That's why we will pick out this options. But in actual, we have learned in our tutorials also. So we have to introduce a class Chrome driver. D should be capital to invoke the Chrome browser. Okay. Now move to the next slide. What is IE driver? So IE driver, it directly symbolizes that this driver will work for the Internet Explorer browser. Okay, so we will see which option is there. So we can see Chrome driver no, Firefox no, yeah, Internet Explorer. So it is a driver that web driver used to control the Internet Explorer driver. Okay, so this is the driver. Question number 36. Is the find elements method and find element method both are same in Selenium? So no. Find elements are different and find element are different. If any locator is returning only one element, so we will store into find element. If some elements in some locators are returning lots of elements, okay, so we will store those in find elements. Okay. Now question number 37. When you want to access a single element, okay, same thing. If you want to access a single element on a web page, so which method you will use? So we will use find element because we have to get the single element access only. Okay, but if you want more than one, okay, so we will use find elements method. Okay. Question number 38. If the method fails to find the element, which of the two method throw you the exception? Okay, if you didn't get any locator, okay, so you will get exception, right? But in find element only you will get any exception. Okay, in find elements you won't get any exception. So you can see the explanation as well. Find element method will throw you the exception as no such element exception. Okay, whereas find elements method will not show you any exception. Okay. Now move to the next slide. Question number 39. How many locators does Selenium have? So there are 8 locators. Okay, so name you can see here: ID, name, class name, tag name, link text, parallel link text, CSS selector and XPath. Okay. And also one question arises, like among all the given locators, which locator is the fastest? So ID will be the fastest. Okay. Suppose if questions arise like among the two, okay, either XPath or CSS, which will be the faster? So CSS will be the faster. Okay, XPath is little bit slower than CSS. Okay, so these two concepts. Okay, overall ID is the faster, but if we have given two options, either CSS or XPath, then CSS is higher. Okay, CSS is faster than XPath. Okay, so I hope all this concept you got it. If not, then go through this video again. You will surely get all this information. Okay, so we'll see you in the next lecture, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.